Hi everyone. You already know what's gonna happen. I'm doing it again. 3 animals, 1 video. You know the drill. We got 9 more themes to go. We gonna make it. I'm determined. I'm very determined. Since I did my yap intro last video, I can spare your ears now. Although I'm still gonna need Nintendo Switch to drop a Switch 2 Animal Crossing. I don't care if it's just the same one from the Switch first, just remastered. I just need a very, 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 very good reason to buy a Switch 2. Please. So, unlike last time where I picked 3 characters, I had a little trouble picking out only 3. So I made this list. There's Felicity, Peggy, Peaches, Ruby, who I already knew I was going to do 100%, Chai, and Ketchup. Since I already did a cat last video, Wally, I decided not to do Felicity. Then I looked through the list again, and honestly, recently, I took a liking to Peaches, so I decided to draw her. For the other 3, I had no idea which one I wanted to go with. So I did the most professional thing I ever did in my art journey / career. I drew concepts. I've never done this before. It was kind of fun. So I started with Chai. She gives me Disney adult, but like in a cool way. If there is a cool way. Since her name's Chai, I searched up what goes best with chai tea, and Google gave me 3 options: scones, shortbread, and chocolate chip cookies. I thought it would be cool to draw scones. For the record, I never had a scone before, so I don't have a professional opinion on if they're good or not. Then I did Peggy, who is a new villager to me. I haven't paid much mind to her, but I like the purple inner ears and her hair. Her request item is a mermaid dresser, and her bio is giving a glam girl. So I gave her a sailor half top. I don't know what it's called. I gave her mermaid seashell bra, and I can't stop seeing the forcible theater outfit from Coraline when she comes out with the clam and the pasties. And I also give Peggy a clam fan, but unfortunately it's all just a concept because I don't end up drawing Peggy. Lastly, I loved Ketchup for a while. She's so cute. And I was thinking about giving her a big bottle of Kagome ketchup stuffy, or like a stuffed egg omurice. Adorable. And I was between 2 different colors for her, either a green or a red with green bangs. And low-key, she looks like Wendy, Annie Green Gables, but it's cute. But moving on to the characters that I actually chose, we'll start with Ruby. I absolutely adore her blank yet surprised expression. Now that I looked at it for like 30 times, if her mouth was agape, she'd look like shocked Pikachu. It's just in my mind now. For Ruby, she looks like a baby, so I made her a small human. I scrolled through Pinterest for some outfits, but I didn't find anything that fit her, so I gave her a plain, simple, done it 500 times outfit for kids, specifically girls, a dress and Mary Jane's. For the poses this time, I chose to do something more, like a little more complex, a little more out of my range. I chose to do like 2 different displays of the character. So for Ruby, I have a portrait on the right, and then I have a full body on the left. And I was gonna draw her with a moon cake because like her whole thing is moon, but I said nah, I won't do it. But I did add a moon bag to add to her moon theme. For the bottom of the dress, I put little holes because I want to do something like moon phases type thing, although it kind of looks weird, but there's supposed to be 8 different holes for each phase of the moon. I don't know, I tried. I also learned during this process I had to figure out a way to pop out my line art, and I did this because I usually have boring, like simple line art, but doing this project, it really gave me more tips on how to make my drawing look more interesting to the eye. At first, I was just gonna give her a blue little half jacket, but then I looked at Ruby and I saw a turquoise and a pink on her shirt, and I thought maybe I could just use a turquoise instead of a blue, because I was getting Alice in the Wonderland, which is nothing's wrong with that, but I wanted to make it look more like Ruby. So I did the turquoise for her jacket. And then I made the under part of her dress this pink or magenta, whatever you want to call it. And I gave her red shoes because, I don't know, they look cute. For her background, I did her Animal Crossing amiibo card background plus an extra color because that's what I did for the naturals that I drew. She's like the only person I did this little shadow thing for, since she's interested in the moon. She also mentions things like what's on the dark side of the moon. So I don't know, I gave her a little inverted Ruby in the back because I can. And yeah, that's Ruby. Going to Peaches. For Peaches, I had no idea what to do. She was actually the last character I drew. I knew I wanted to make her strong and give her muscles because she's a horse and horses are very muscular. I also gave her a watering can and gloves because her special request item is an azalea. So I gave her this gardener vibe that she likes gardening. For her outfit, I really didn't know what to do. So I looked through Pinterest a bunch of times looking for something that gave me farm girly or gardener girly. I mostly got nothing, but I knew I wanted to put her in a jean skirt type situation because I remember seeing it and I was like, I like that. So I put it on her as an excuse to draw a jean skirt. For her smaller portrait, I didn't know what to do with her, and I was like, I didn't know what to do with her, but I figured it out eventually. And I gave her a little side ponytail. I don't know, it's cute. I don't know what to do for her hair, so I just gave her a side ponytail. I also gave her piercings to give her that mysterious edge to her, because her quote in Animal Crossing Pocket Camp is something along the lines of she wants to be seen as mysterious. And also on the left side, I did give her a farmer's tan because I can't. I just didn't want her to be one full solid color. I just want to add a little bit of spice to it. So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna give her a farmer's tan because she's out in the garden a lot. Sue me, whatever. Her eyes, I was thinking about doing a clown theme because her eyes are pluses and I usually associate plus eyes with clowns because not many things in media have plus eyes, but usually I see it on clowns. But I just wanted to give her a cute garden theme, and I'm glad I did because she looks really cute. I added her a little amiibo card in background like I do for all the characters, and an additional background as well. And I think last minute I did add her tail in there, but we'll just ignore that. I wasn't thinking about that in the sketch. And yeah, that's Peaches. For Chai, I had already done a little sketch of her when I was trying to figure out the concepts for each character for the last person I was gonna draw. But for her second drawing, I was on Pinterest and I was trying to find that second outfit because the first outfit is I just pulled that out of my head. No inspiration for the first outfit. So I tried to get a little inspiration for it, and I found this girl with a bunny jacket. So I put that on Chai, except it's more like a jacket vest. And then another girl had like a sweater, off the shoulder sweater with a knot and then two little fluff balls. So it gave her more of a cozy look. It's a simple outfit, and I was gonna do like a thigh to head type thing, but I was like, no, I'll just do waist up. And I think it looks cute better waist up because I was gonna put like a plain boring skirt on her anyways. And I said, don't waste your time doing that. Just do the waist up. It looks a little better waist up. I also tried to add a little yellow in there because her hooves and her trunk, I think that's what you call hooves. Oh, I don't know what elephants have. Would that just be her feet? I don't know. I'm struggling. Okay, for her trunk and her feet, they have yellow on them. So I gave her a little nose piercing to give her a little bit of edge, although she doesn't need it, but I thought, why not? Unfortunately for Chai, other Sanrio connected characters, they don't really have much information. Like, she doesn't have a quote or anything, or even a birthday. But when I go to the Wikipedia, I go to the Wikipedia and I find more information about her from other games because Pocket Camp wasn't her first game. So Nookopedia came in clutch. And you know, I'm biased. I'm very biased for Chai. I love Chai because, for one, she loves Cinnamoroll, and I love Cinnamoroll. Absolutely love him. He is my favorite Sanrio character. So for her amiibo background card, I used the 2 colors from her camper van card because she doesn't have a regular like amiibo villager card. She has a camper van one. So I picked 2 colors out of that, and then I did this S4 for her Sanrio number because she also doesn't have a villager number. She has a Sanrio number. And then I found her birthday and I put her birthday in the bottom right. And yeah, that's Chai. And that'll conclude all my cute villagers. Unfortunately, I do like my newest 3 better than my naturals because you can tell the difference. And I was still learning a few things from my art when I was drawing my naturals to my cutes. Each of these characters took significant more time compared to the natural ones I did. Ruby took 7 hours and 38 minutes. Peaches took me 6 hours and 31 minutes. And Chai took me 5 hours and 17 minutes, without including the sketch I did for her when I was just planning on doing her, when I was just doing her concept, which is crazy because I remember last video I was really like complaining on how much time it took me to draw Bo, which was like 4 hours. It's like nothing compared to what I did now. It's crazy. And now I will be moving on to the sporty theme. Yay. Yay, yay, yay. And I kind of already cheated a little bit. I haven't even edited my video and I already started picking out my sporty villagers. I already started getting my inspiration board together. I'm so excited. I don't know why though. But yeah. That concludes the video of drawing cute Animal Crossing villagers. I will see you probably in a month for the sporty villagers. I can't wait. It's gonna be so fun, although I'm literally going to procrastinate because I did that for the cute ones. I didn't really do them back to back. There were big chunks of time where I stopped. But I'm staying determined because I do want to finish this personal project of mine. I love it. I love Animal Crossing and I love the little villagers. So yeah, I'm going to do all 9 themes. I'm going to find a way to do it. Some way, somehow, I will be doing it. But yeah, that concludes the video. Have a good day. Drink some water. And au revoir. Until next time.